Hello and welcome back to Roll Call.
Peanut butter.
Roll call.
Did you want to say peanut butter?
What? Say peanut butter.
I heard peanut butter.
In my good religious.
Oh no, I'm allergic to peanuts.
Who are you, RuPaul?
Okay. Welcome back, everyone. Super excited to be back after last week's session. Before we get into it, I will pass it across the table to the blue. Is it a dragon or is it a fish?
I feel like we've been over this before.
Every time. It's
Well, because it.
Well, dragon or fish? You gonna answer it?
No, I'm not. I'll leave it as a mystery.
Dragonfish.
It's the mystery meat of the session.
It's dragon heart, not dragon fish.
Dragonfish. It's dragonfish, not dragonfish. Last week we played D&D.
Hey!
That video went up on YouTube on Monday.
Monday, you say?
There was no vampire last week, right?
No,
Or-
there was
There
vampire
was?
last week.
There was.
I forgot to edit that video.
Good job.
Well, good thing I have a few days.
I've been working a lot, guys.
Aww.
So that will show up on YouTube eventually.
Sometime soon?
But then, yeah, the process will begin again, except for this Sunday there is not vampire. I know that one for sure.
Correct.
So who cares if I didn't put the video out last week? You'll need the time to recap anyway.
It's true. It's catch-up time.
It's catch-up time, not mustard time.
I was thinking that.
Get out.
Get out of my good Christian home.
Get out of my house.
But yeah, that's what we got coming up, unless you like other things that Sai likes.
Like Vampire the Masquerade, which
Yep.
we're not doing on our channel on Sunday, but you can check out the RPG table tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where guess what? My dumbass himbo died. That's right. He died. He was brutally murdered after asking to be killed, after saying it was a good idea and being murdered right in front of the Fae Queen, which was like a really bad idea, but it's fine. It's fine. But so he's now actually an immortal now, which is
What session
great.
did it take?
Session 3. I was very close with
I
Tim.
said 5. I was so
Yeah,
close.
yeah. So he's no longer a human, but he's still a dumbass. So check that out. And also, no vampire this weekend, but next weekend we will have some special guests on for next Sunday as we play a game created by the Ravnos Archon called Goose the Honkening. What is this? Well, it's a bunch of geese who are running around committing war crimes, and I'm gonna storytell for them, and we might summon Goose Thulu. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Goose Thulu.
So
Wait for
be sure to
that.
check that out and tune in for that. That will be at 6:30 p.m. Eastern on Sunday the 25th.
I also apologize in advance for coughing. I will try to mute. I still have a cold.
How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare my lungs?
You silly goose.
How dare you breathe?
Ha 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 ha. Claw takes 52.
I'm not breathing.
Honk, honk.
Honk.
Okay.
They call the boy.
Anything
Gooses go
else?
wah.
From the peanut. The ethereal goose beckons.
That's Goose Thulu.
I'm just gonna
It's
message
honking
you,
will drive you
Shiro,
mad.
when I need Goose Thulu, and you're just gonna show up, just do that, and then leave.
I'll record it for a sound bit for the
Perfect.
God.
Perfect.
Okay. Well, then, with all of that being said, let's get back into our Slivers of Fate campaign. Splash.
Splash.
Music sounds.
Yeah, right?
Animation.
One day.
Oh, my
One day I am
goodness.
going to save up and pay for someone to do that because that would make me happy.
Do you have like an idea of a person? Because then we can look like at what we
I have no idea on a person. I have an idea on a concept. But, okay. We're not going to talk about that now.
I'll make it my throne. And
We
make
can
my
talk
chat
about that
box.
on the Discord, so make sure you join that. Give your
done.
ideas and inputs. So, when we last left off in our Slivers of Fate campaign, in the world of Laplir, you all are still on the Sliver of Tiroga. You were currently in the city of Felidin, which was Teresa's hometown, where Typhoon picked her up about 2 months ago, before all of your journeys began.
Wild.
While in this town, you are staying at the Charles Marigold Estate a.k.a. the old High Artificer's house, who had been recently convicted of high treason and being kept in Gemstead. You are staying with John's friend and former partner, Peach, who was next in line due to some interesting circumstances to be the next High Artificer of Felidin. You all took time to decompress and explore the house, seeing all the various places that Charles Marigold had, worked the house and turned it into an artificer's paradise. You also gained access into the workshop, where Charles Marigold had locked, save for one person being allowed access, Teresa. You entered in, explored around, found quite a few magical items. Some that you immediately were like, oh, don't mind if I do. Others, John slapped out of your hand and was like, don't touch that. It's very bad. You...
For the record, I did not enter.
No.
I just had some chicken and waffles.
Dragonheart and
gonna
Claude
miss any of
did
that.
not enter into the arcane workshop.
We listened to the rules.
You had discussions about your next steps and what was going on on the political side of this continent, country, Taroga, however you'd like to call it. And you learned that there are some individuals that you could discuss and talk with in town to get a better feel of how people in the country are feeling, especially after Charles Marigold's arrest. You also discussed the capability and potential of turning off Teresa's very negative kill switch engage, if you would, where all Peach would have to do is do a little bit of work and be able to turn it off, which, I mean, was successful. Don't get me wrong, it worked. Just might have turned off the entire city's power for a little while. All the while that was going on, Nariana, Typhoon, and Dragonheart were in town talking to Marcus Ironfist of Iron Fist Industries, who was a Dryodid, just like Dragonheart, but had left the country long, long ago. Dragonheart learned that it was not normal for individuals born in Dryoda when they leave to just get magical powers. And you also learned a little bit more about the way the government and people interact with each other. Back in the workshop, Teresa Claw, who was just having a grand old time on the couch nest that you had built, you were told not to touch anything, and you took that seriously. I was told not to do something, and I took that personally, so...
And I took that very personally.
You and John, I should say, all worked towards turning off that kill switch, which turned off the power, but during that time, John learned that Teresa is just 5 years old. Kind of connecting that when someone dies, their soul kind of stasises at that age. Also, Teresa learned that Tressa learned that her former platoon, their spirits were still alive, and she was able to interact with them and discuss with them about where they were and what was going on. She's just a baby.
Just a baby.
And
I'm just a baby.
you all, will eventually, when you discuss, most likely, learn that, there being, or something like the dock is in Gemstead. Upon finishing the disarmament of Tressa, You were notified, John, that the guard were on their way to have a pleasant little chat about what was going on. Peach, immediately recognizing the severity of the situation, walked to the front door to intercept them, while John and Tressa stayed in the workshop and locked it from the inside to continue the ruse that it was unentered still.
We're not here.
After that, you talked with Peach briefly as she explained that she was going to modify her own memory to completely forget everything that happened. And you were to get the fuck out of town as fast as possible. You reconvened after the emergency system test that kept everyone indoors for a little bit. After spending 3 gold that you're not getting back.
Of course.
You reconvened and are now in the southern part of the central part of the city. Quickly leaving town. Teresa still has the cap on, so looks and has the item that makes it so detection is imperceptible, so no one can be like, "Hey, that's an illusion spell." So you are currently making your way out of the city. So how you guys doing that?
Quickly.
So quickly? Because there's two routes you can take. One.
Okay. Wait. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Like I said, the routes you could take are just sprinting as fast as you can out of there and hope you're faster than anyone else can catch you. Or attempting to blend in and briskly walk.
I mean, that one's probably better, right?
Yeah, probably try to blend in.
So, to do that will require 2 checks. First is a performance check.
All right.
Ooh, okay.
I have no modifiers for that.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
I don't
not
think
negative.
any of you do.
I do.
For performance?
Well, I meant like outside of the 2.
Performers?
Yes.
Oh, that's rough, buddy.
Yeah, same.
Oh my god. Oh, Teresa got an 18.
Oh, nice.
Oh, 17.
Good on her.
Ha! That's 2 successes.
21.
3 successes.
7.
13.
Fail. You said
6.
fail. You said 13.
Come on.
Oh no.
So, but that's an equating. So I'll say the DC for you to be spotted and for people to think that's a little strange is lower, but it's not like a red alert easy notice. So now it's up to me to see if anyone notices or anything like that, and then we'll get to the stealth roll.
Do I have disadvantage on?
So does Tress. So far, from what you guys notice, no one's reacting. No one is changing how they're looking around. The guards aren't changing how they're doing anything. It seems that a lot of them are going about and doing the after emergency like checklists. So if you'd like to all give me stealth to try and blend into the general populace.
Don't screw me, don't screw me, don't screw me.
Should
Oh.
be fine.
Oh, wow. Oh. 12.
Teresa also got 12.
15.
Okay.
27.
Oh.
27.
Oh.
Hey.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you guys blend in pretty well. Now, as you guys are leaving, you see you guys are heading through, not walking close to you, but being escorted through town. You see Peach.
I frantically wait. I'm just kidding.
Can
I start singing peaches, peaches,
So I know
peaches.
she's being escorted. Can I insight the situation?
Oh, I was hoping you would.
Cool.
Time to make you sad.
Oh, it's only a 14.
You cannot tell if she was able to get off the modify memory before she was being escorted.
Got it.
Well, my passive insight of 17.
You don't. I would say you wouldn't be. One, you haven't discussed that yet.
Oh, you're right. But what,
Two.
my insight if she looks like she's in trouble.
With a 17, I will let you know she is stone faced right now.
Okay, fair.
You can't quite tell if she is doing it on purpose, as if she's performing, or if she is unaware
Okay.
and just being professional.
Fair enough.
Um,
I'm gonna look to John on this one. That's your friend. I don't think we should intervene, but that's your friend.
Oh, those are not words to say to him. I'm gonna need to make a stupid roll.
Damn it.
by this point, she is. You see her off in the distance, so there's no way for her to see you.
Yeah, I know.
Unless you were to make yourself prone.
She seems fine, but this call will be yours.
John's going to like look over towards her, just like softly under his breath, just be like, "Fuck, I'm so sorry," and just kind of force himself on.
Burying that down deep, you just keep carrying through, working your way through the town. Eventually, you do make it to, the outskirts of the town, working your way through the very luscious pink, blossoming trees. Give me perception checks. 2 people.
I got +6.
I have +7.
+4.
Nat 20.
Okay.
26.
Okay, so with that, you'll both see, as you're walking in the outskirts, and keeping distance and trying to work your way around the Marigold Estate to not, go through the barricade of where people are patrolling. Just for a moment, you see one of the druids walking and closing one of the trees as if the front of it was a door.
Only they two see that?
Yes. They're off in the distance. They don't seem to notice you. But you just see the trunk of this tree close like a door as they walk towards the Marigold Estate.
All trees are hostiles. Burn the forest down.
Oh my god.
I mean, you can.
Please, no.
It's a bit of an
That's the
overreaction.
glory of D&D.
Mom won't like it.
I'll just tell it there's dragons in there.
That's worse. You continue to walk. I'm going to roll another perception. Oi!
Oh, you were rolling. I thought you asked us for another.
No, I was rolling.
Uh,
Oi! You lot! For the 2 that rolled, you see it's the druid that came out of the tree. What you lot doing?
Does it look like a guard?
It's they're wearing the, as you saw from when you were coming into town. It's one of the. They're a druid. They kind of tend to the forest and tend to the island itself. They are technically a government employee.
We're just trying to leave.
I'm trying to see what all the commotion is, but staying out of the way.
Wait, you headed towards the edge of the island. The boat that way. If you want off.
Oh, sorry, we're new here. Is there only the boat that way, or is it any other?
That way is a private dock.
Oh, I didn't know there's a private dock.
Is
Not thinking to myself.
you lot are from here, obviously. You said that, but you're not from here.
No, we've only been here, what, about like, a few days or so? We're kind of new here.
Interesting.
Just trying to travel through. Thought we'd take a stop here.
All right. And you doing? Sorry, just you said you're looking. What's going on with the commotion?
Well, like in passing, like because there was an alarm going on, then all the lights like went out. I don't know.
So you
Everyone
came
seems
to the
be calm.
forest?
I mean, yeah, I didn't know in the forest. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, I remember you guys were walking through the trees.
No, we were just kind of exploring. I guess you could say. Like I said, we haven't been here, so we're just kind of looking around.
Trees are fascinating here. They're so gorgeous.
Yeah, and she really likes nature. She's kind of been in town too long, so a little break for her.
In Druidic, I'll say we saw the commotion and figured it's probably time to leave. I don't like that face.
We're not supposed to be leaving.
Speaking in Druidic back, I see you are in tune with the beings and what we do here, but I'm just confused. Do you mind if I take you somewhere and you answer some of my questions?
Sure.
Back to common. All right. Your friend here said you're going to come with me, and we're going to answer some questions.
Sorry, did we do something wrong?
I'm just a little confused. Most people, when they have a commotion go on, they don't head into the middle of the woods towards a private dock right afterwards. Do you see what I'm saying?
I mean, we didn't know there was a private dock over here.
Roll me deception.
Oh, is this when we came in?
Yes.
My deception's fantastic. 16 plus 6 is 22.
All right. Can see you might not known, but this area is technically government property.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize. Is there like a sign, or I didn't see anything?
We technically no, but that's why I'm letting you know. I'm telling you.
Okay, well, can you point us in the direction of the docks again? I'm a little.
You're
turned
gonna
around.
go back into the town, and then take the main thoroughfare, due east. You'll get to the dock. The ferry's running. You get out of town that way.
Do you think the ferry would still be right? Well, I guess yeah, the whole thing wouldn't connect to the ferry. All right, yeah, never mind. All right, well, I thank you. I appreciate it. I'm sorry about all this. I really didn't know.
It's all good. Mate, I gotta let you know. You walking around in a mask. It's very unsettling.
He's a performer.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Will you juggle?
Been to Triorda?
No, more
No.
of a combat performer. It's a family thing.
Legally, no, it's safe. Not here though. We know it's not okay here.
Okay, good. I was gonna say, Definitely shouldn't be doing that.
Haven't
No,
done
no,
it.
no. Unless like hired for someone to do it in a safe environment, but no, like we know legally it's not okay.
Okay, good.
Yes, we understand.
Well, I'll escort you back to the edge of the city, and then you can go.
Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thinking how we're gonna figure this out, but okay. One step at a time.
He will begin to walk in front of you and lead you the way. What do you do?
Would you mind telling us a little about the trees here? Like, what your process is to get them to grow so elegantly here?
Oh, well, me and the Brotherhood work very hard to cultivate this. Felidin has always had a rich soil beneath it, and the waters connected to it give it a vibrancy. And these are actually native to this island, and we've expanded upon them. And they used to just be a tiny grove, but over the past 100 years or so, after the war and everything, we cultivated this on top to really be like an icon of beauty. So it's kind of our way to kind of like in honor and remembrance of the fallen. But we spend every day working to keep off any infestations, any sort of disease. We work hard to maintain the climate. So it's quite a lot of work.
It's absolutely stunning.
Thank you. This is my section of the island that I attend to. I've always worked over here. That being close to the Marigold Estate, you see and hear a lot of weird things. And I used to talk to Charles a lot. I used to tend to his plants sometimes, but those days are over. I have sworn to never work for a traitor again, except the fact that I didn't know he was a traitor at the time, so I guess it's a hard thing to, unless I did it after the fact. Doesn't matter. Whatever.
I mean, you do. Oh, so there.
Exactly. But yes, I'm not... Yeah?
While he's talking, I'm gonna kind of like tug a little bit on John's sleeve and walk a little slower, like behind the group a bit, and just like whisper, like, "Can we go to the ferries?"
Yeah, that's what I had questions about this too.
John would know the answer is no.
Yeah, okay, I thought so.
Yeah, John's just going to slightly shake his head.
Okay. Is there another way around? Back to the boats?
The only way would be going a very circuitous route or getting closer to the Marigold Estate and then ducking through one of the pathways to and from. The one that you came up through.
Would it be hard to swim? If we were
Probably,
trying to,
because it's a
like,
good
swim?
distance.
Depending on where
How
you
is that distance?
went out.
Okay. Oh, that's what I was gonna ask. Because this is such a private like island. Would my like whole my background with being a pirate help at all with trying to get off of this island?
You would have to go digging for someone a little unseedy, but potentially.
Okay. Well, right now we need to ditch the guy that we have in front of us. How can we legally do this?
I guess we'll just walk with him back to the edge of town.
Yeah, he will walk you back up. All right, yeah, like I said, due east, main thoroughfare. Get on the ferry.
Oh, I thought he was taking us all the way to the ferry. Okay.
No,
Okay.
that's not his section.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Yeah,
And good luck with your trees.
thanks. You'll see him go. All right, carry on. He'll point to you all. He's like taking down your faces.
Let's walk away until he either disappears or we disappear from his sight.
Where you headed?
The direction he pointed.
Yeah, exactly.
What was that?
The direction he pointed.
So you begin to head down the thoroughfare.
Until he's out of sight.
Yeah, you guys go like around. Like there's a few buildings that pop up on the thoroughfare, and he is out of sight at that point.
Okay, let's step aside and talk privately. Okay, so we can't go that way unless we're a little bit better on sneaking past them, obviously, and we can't go through the main ferry.
Can't we take the main ferry?
Well, like the government and soldiers are kind of
So,
watching it.
for starters, because Peach's ex-boyfriend now is the captain and knows that we were with her. So if we are spotted,
We're gonna at least be pulled over for questioning. Oh, excuse me. What happened, by the way, for all this to go on?
we can talk about that, but I think it's best if we worry about getting out of the city for now.
Okay, fair enough.
So what do you think the best plan of action is?
I mean, we can try. I don't recommend sneaking back just past that person again. We go through like the Marigold Estate, which is also a dangerous area. I mean, I can see if I can find any old contacts in this area that I might know that from past work, but I doubt it. And I don't know if we can actually swim that distance across either.
Oh, definitely not.
Yeah.
I guess we could try the other side of the Marigold Estate, maybe.
I mean, with all the guards taking Peach away, they're probably assuming that Marigold Estate is empty, so maybe there won't be too many guards.
The problem is that we've already been spotted once over there. If we get caught again, it certainly would be troublesome.
Yeah, let's just not go. Was that like where we were going? Is that the only way to get to the Marigold Estate?
I mean, that's the Marigold stays off the side of town. Like you're on a circular island. Theoretically, you could take a long, circuitous route through the woods.
So we could take a long, circuitous route through the woods.
Couldn't
if
have
we
said
wanna
it better
go the
myself.
other way. I mean, he is crazy. If we want to go the other way, we could do that.
Speed more proficient than stealth.
Well, I don't know though, because I feel like we want more stealth than anything. Because one, we stand out very much. I feel, as everyone seems to look at us in a lot of situations. Plus, two, there seems to be a few people who recognize us who work or who were with Peach because of her now ex-boyfriend, hard guy. So, I want to we should be fast, but we should also probably be as inconspicuous, I think is the right word, as much as possible.
Well, unfortunately, whatever we're going to do, I think we need to do it quickly.
I mean, the best route seems to be the longer route, unless you want to try sneaking past that guy again, or I know no one's gonna like this, knocking them out, not killing them, but knocking them out. But then, he already took our faces down. If he sees us coming, he will definitely.
How close is the dock to the front of the Marigold Estate? Is it,
Not-
just right up front.
No, it's a couple-minute walk.
Okay.
Question: I was thinking this, but I don't know if I can do this. As I can do like shape water. If I was underwater, could I shape air pockets?
No,
Like a very not like a small one around.
not
the mouth?
for. Yeah,
It's a different spell, technically.
say that's technically water breathing, but also you have 6 U plus 5. You cannot shape that much water.
I mean, I will be fine. Technically. I can take them one at a time. I don't know. That's a lot. It was just an idea I was thinking.
John will kind of sigh and say, I can't believe that I'm actually going to suggest this, but do you have contacts in the city?
Brandon?
I mean, you can
Maybe go to a bar and
say
ask.
you can go around and ask, but also, Typhoon, just so you know, you're amphibious. You can breathe underwater.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I could take one at a time. I know myself, but
That would take a long time.
exactly. Wait, okay. Then question another one. Not to like keep holding this up. If I were to like get closer to the Marigold Estate, like where we won't get caught, and just go underwater and swim to the boat that Peach brought us in, like, cause that was in like a decently secret area, right?
Yeah.
And then if I tried to bring that boat to another secret area for us to get onto,
That
I'm
could
gonna
work.
throw that out there to the group as well.
So just so I'm clear, go into the water somewhere away from everyone else.
Yes.
Go all the way down. Grab the boat. Take it
Yeah.
somewhere else.
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure I'm following what you're saying.
How dense are like the trees in the forest on the outskirts of town?
I mean, it's a pretty dense little island. It is very much a kind of, think of it as being like you're in the northern half of Soluna.
Could I maybe, like the other side of the Marigold State, could I like climb into the trees and like scout to see if anybody's on that side?
You can try to.
We just have to get there. Or you'd have to get there.
Yeah, I would suggest that I could like go ahead a little bit of the group and like scout in the trees and see if there's anyone on that side.
Man, we really need walkie-talkies.
I know. I was actually wondering.
I'm a Kalashtar.
Really.
Yeah.
With your
That's like 30 feet, though.
I say, do you need to be line of sight for someone, or
I believe so.
For what?
I mean,
The
for her
Clash Star
mind
ability.
thing?
Yes.
Okay, never mind, that's not- I mean, that's an option. We could do that.
I could also do like a bird call or signal of some kind if it's clear.
I mean, yeah, actually,
Or if you'd allow me to put Constantine on your shoulder.
Bird.
oh, that's
well,
true.
not a bird.
Centipede.
Yes, something smaller.
If you guys want to stay near the inn, you keep Constantine on her shoulder as she scouts for me to approach with the boat.
I would have to be close enough to remain in contact with him. Also, I would need somebody to watch out because I won't be able to see through my own eyes.
Yeah, I got you.
But I think it's worth a shot.
So how far can you be from Constantine? Like 30?
I think it's a mile.
I believe it's a mile. Let me
to
double check.
see, but you cannot communicate. Like,
Yeah, communication's 100 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still to see.
But I can still see, yeah.
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 We
mean,
could
honestly-
also move through. I could scout about 100 feet ahead and then like slowly sort of advance.
Yeah, I mean, you can do that to help me get into the water, I guess, too.
My only thing with that is that if they see the boat leaving, then that might raise suspicions or alarm. I'm not sure if you'd be able to leave with the boat and then bring it back somewhere else.
Well, I mean, where Peach dropped us off, it was pretty secretive area, right? Like
It was
she
semi-secluded. It was a dock, though. But yes, you are correct. There was no one actively there when you got there.
Yeah, so there was nobody actively there when we got there. Not to say that no one's not there now. Said that right?
And then where would you bring the boat around to?
I can bring it back to where I get in the water.
Well, it sounds like a feasible plan, and it's better than nothing.
All right. Well, if we're gonna do something, we should do it quickly.
So should I scout for the group for us to go on the other side of the Marigold Estate, or for Typhoon to go pick up the boat?
Or do we want both just in case one falls through?
Both.
Both is twice the risk, but
Hmm.
What are you guys doing?
I know for sure I'm climbing a tree.
Fair.
whether it's this tree or another tree, I'm climbing it out.
I'm climbing a goddamn tree.
If there's a tree, I'm climbing it. Every tree.
And we can definitely have a scout ahead towards the Marigold Estate and like get close and just see where it takes her. And then, I mean, if need be, I can always like go to the water because we're surrounded by water at this point. I can do that at any given point.
Okay, so plan A would be all of us advancing towards the boat, and then if for some reason that falls through, plan B would be just Typhoon going to get the boat.
Yeah, but you definitely go ahead and scout. I want to help scouting, but I feel like one risk is a good one, so you go for it.
Okay. I have proficiency with like forests and trees, so it should be
Even
fine.
better.
All right, I guess we'll go to the edge of the forest on the other side of the Marigold Estate.
Definitely keeping an eye on any people or if any tree trunk something might come out of again. If possible, I can keep an eye out on that. And gonna mention that to Claw to keep an eye out on that too. That
Well,
she
we didn't
knows
see the tree
trees.
trunks
I
door.
thought we saw the.
Well,
no.
I did, and so
Oh,
did.
yeah, you guys saw it close.
As you guys are talking, you hear just the rumbles beginning, like Peach. You just hear that name kind of ripple through the town a little bit as you're like off to the side. You hear an older couple walking. Well, yeah, they think Peach was the cause of it. I wonder if she was doing an experiment or something. Oh, those kids these days.
Those darn kids and their experiments, I tell you what.
Yeah, we should go, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are heading off. Claw, you're first.
Mm-hmm.
So I need you to give me. I mean, are you going from tree to tree to tree to tree?
Yeah.
So give me stealth to climb up.
Okay. Uh, 16.
So you okay? It's pretty good. You're now up in the trees. You see no one seemed to have noticed you going up.
Sick.
Now just give me acrobatics as you.
Okay. 17.
Okay. 17, you're going about, hopping along. You're looking for any guards or any presence within the forest. As you know.
Oh.
Yeah?
Before that, Constantine on me. Did we want to do that?
You'd have to
Yeah,
spend a slot.
I'd have to recast, but yeah.
What's he this time?
He will be the centipede.
I got. Front half, no back half.
I'll stick him right on my shoulder.
Just as many little feet clicks on. Okay, give me... John, are you working through also doing perception?
Yes.
Okay, so you two give me perception as you're looking around, going ahead.
You want me to use Constantine's or mine?
If you were using your eyes
Then
to do
yes.
it, you...
Okay. Just want to double check.
Yep.
15.
11.
Okay, so far so good. You guys don't see anything. So you guys are staying about you're staying about 100 feet back as Claw moves forward. You guys are moving forward too, right?
Mm-hmm.
As
Still stealth and quiet as much as possible.
okay, you continue along. You're going the other way around, right? The less direct route, but still going around past the estate.
Yeah.
Okay. As you get closer to the estate, you do notice that there are some guards off. They're not close by, and they seem to be pretty focused. They are carrying boxes and boxes of paperwork.
Goddamn paperwork.
We'll just kind of like tap in, like point in the direction.
So, John, you would see this.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I
just
can-
whisper, like, keep going.
You guys keep going. I was asking.
That's up to Claw.
They don't. You said they're kind of like.
Yeah, they're
far
off on the. They're yeah.
They're carrying from like the marigold to
Yep.
like, I guess another.
They're just walking down the path of them. Okay.
They're walking like down a path.
Yeah, off to the side. You guys are not going the main path. You guys are going through the trees.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're going in a different direction.
Yeah.
Should we wait until they're gone?
I mean, they're good enough way where they won't hear her, right?
John will just have Constantine nod.
You all hold position for a little bit before the guards make their way through the pathway out of sight.
Okay. And then continue.
Continue along. Give me another perception.
That's better. 19.
Okay.
12.
Okay, now it's flipped this time. With a 19, as you guys are approaching, you see it was a guard station on air elementals, but after a few minutes, you see like one of them, and then they take off in the direction of
away?
where you were, like the first time when the druid found you.
Okay. Alright, yeah, keep going.
Okay. Need you guys to give me one last stealth check.
I'm
That's
assuming mine's at disadvantage because I'm being led.
No, you're fine because you got
Because I can't see or hear, so I'm happy.
technically correct because
Yes.
Dragonheart, yeah.
Yeah, I
I
got
was
you.
wondering if we could carry you though.
That would
What that
be
disadvantage?
a little awkward.
Yeah.
Just like a piggyback ride type thing.
Oh, that's not bad. I rolled 2 19s. So
Nice.
21.
You're fine. Never mind.
Yeah, yeah.
I got a nat 20.
Hey.
25.
That's better than a natural one.
I have disadvantage on stealth, man.
Well, Teresa got an 18 as well, so you all, despite clang, 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 goes the cleric, make your way through as a group.
Sponges in between his soft and clink.
Eventually, you make your way back. You can see through some of the cutaways in the trees. You can see the dock. There appears to be no one around as you guys are making your way around to the where you can access the dock.
For inspiration, can I use that as advantage on a roll?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna use my inspiration for... Would you need perception check?
If you want to scout around before
I
approaching
want to
the
scout
dock,
one more time.
Cool.
Yeah.
give it to me.
Okay. 15.
I always love that sound when she makes it.
Rolling not great.
Part of the course. It's not the Cal dice.
I mean, the two 19s were clutch, but the rest of them.
With a 15, you don't notice anyone on the dock.
Alright, we'll keep going then
I
to the
hate
edge of the
that.
forest.
Okay.
Is the
Very
dock in
ominous
line of
wording.
sight of anything?
From the trees, no.
Or
It's kind
just
of like,
nothing?
it's kind of like its own little thing.
Okay, good. Never mind.
It is connected to a main path that makes its way to the Marigold Estate, but it's not like, there's not like a large other thing around to let people see you.
I'm gonna tell John to tell to make sure that the main path is clear.
Excuse me.
Yeah, how you gonna do that with a bug?
I don't know.
I think you're getting confused with like what Thumek can do than what
Yeah.
John can do.
Oh, I
So
thought you said
John can speak telepathically to his familiar,
He can speak.
but the bird or the Constantine can't speak to Claw.
Oh, every
Speak with
time
animals doesn't
Brandon
work with-
speaks.
That's only to John.
That's only to John.
Oh,
That's
I thought
literally
we were
only to
confused.
John. No.
Yeah, you're thinking about my warlock who can speak through his familiar.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
No.
That's a
Constantine
whole different thing.
can only shit talk to John.
Right.
Does speak with animals work with the centipede since it technically has a jaw? Does it have a jaw?
Yeah, it has a jaw. It's got mandibles.
That's entirely up to you whether you want to. I mean, technically, it's a.
It is an animal.
Are we treating these like undead? I guess that's the question.
Oh, that's true.
Because usually with familiars, they're like fays or fiends or celestial, but
Yeah. Because it says specifically beast, right?
Let me double check. Yes, it does.
So unfortunately, no.
Okay, never mind.
Let's keep going.
I mean, you can talk to Constantine, and Constantine will understand you. Can Constantine do anything with that? Not, I mean, can communicate with John, but John can't. It's kind of like a one-way radio right now.
Mm.
Oh no, I'm sketched out. I'm gonna ask Constantine to ask John to just look around one more time because I don't see anything, but I want a second opinion.
Hey, Colossae, maybe we should look around one more time?
all right. 16.
With a 16, around the dock, around the area, there's nobody on the main path.
Can we see the beach from where we're standing, by the way?
100 feet away from where Claw can just see the dock and everything, so no.
Constantine. I'm gonna instruct Constantine to make like a shrugging motion, like.
Give me
Like a
performance
little,
with
like-
Constantine.
Performance through Constantine. Oh, this should be fun. Hold on.
You're
'Cause that's
pantomiming.
That's his charisma, right?
Yes.
Boy, wouldn't you know it's mutated centipedes have real bad charisma.
What? That's crazy.
That's a 2.
Yeah, you have no clue. Constantine kind of like wriggles a bit. Some of his
Okay.
like bug entrails come out the back.
Constantine, God, I'll have him like. Let me see. If you do see anyone, clamp in a little bit more. Then I'll wait a few seconds.
Constantine does not move.
Okay. We will keep going then.
Okay. Make your way to the dock. You're now out in the more open. Because unfortunately there's no real way to hide when you're on top of the, on a dock. You get to the boat, you're there, no one else is around.
Tie the boat. Let's go.
Yeah, as quick as possible, untie the boat, get everyone
Hey,
in.
check for traps and alarms.
That's a little late.
I was gonna say it's a little late and you're not there.
Oh, I thought you were saying we all got. Okay, never mind. Just kidding.
No, Claw got there.
Claws ahead.
Yeah, I'll get there, untie the boat, make a quick motion, and then keep actively scanning.
Okay, so you untie the boat and hold it in place for the rest of you. You all, how do you guys get there? You stealthing or you just sprinting at this point?
I would say stealth.
Stealth would probably be a good idea.
Okay, you continue to stealth your way.
You want us to roll for that again?
Yeah, I'll let you carry. Don't you worry.
I'm just
Oh,
verifying.
I know. Immediately, Sam's like,
Very honest.
Brandon's already decided we're caught, so it doesn't matter what we roll.
"You're not caught." You all get onto the boat and immediately take off. I assume you're just headed due across to get to the land. You're not going to go in the water as long as possible, because theoretically you could go. I mean, technically it's a boat. You can go anywhere, but I
Travels in
assume
3
from where you
dimensions.
are, you're heading straight towards Lumbra, which is the closest. Technically not. Technically, the closest point to where you are is due south.
Did Peach pick us up there?
To where the big tree is in that
Yes.
stream.
Yes. So that's where. No, Peach picked you up to at the station, which is east. So you guys would have to go south, then east to the station, if you want to go back to the horses via boat.
Can we get as far away from the island as possible, and then start heading east towards where we came from?
You certainly can.
I
Who's
think
on
it'd be
proficient
best
in
to-
boats?
I am. I got you.
Yeah, I say. Is anyone else proficient in boats?
You know, it's weird. I'm not.
Oh man, you'd think with all my seafaring background, I'd have this in the bag.
You know, my naval
Maybe
background.
Constantine can help. Constantine, are you a boat?
Constantine just falls into the water. A fish eats him. I can pilot a fish.
It becomes that weird parasite
Right,
that just latches onto the tongue.
Yep.
Okay, that's canon. That's his water form. His,
I'm so glad.
That weird
Horrifying. Yeah, Ty, you take control. This is a powered boat. Kind of just take
I'll
off.
row out until we're away.
Yeah.
and then
We're
I'll-
motorboating here.
Yeah.
Remember I said you weren't caught? I take it back.
You know what? Rock
was worth
falling
it.
one
A
dice.
ballista shoots straight through.
Worth it.
I throw Dragonheart's body in front of it.
As you guys are, you're rolling away and leaving. Who's looking out towards the lake? Who's looking back at the dock?
Nariana be watching the dock.
I'm watching. You
I say you're driving. You have to watch the lake.
You kind of have to.
Can I also watch the dock?
Certainly can.
John will watch the everywhere else.
The lake.
Well, not the front, the side.
Yeah.
I'll
The
look
general
at the,
lake.
I'll watch the other side of the
One will
lake.
take port. Someone's taking starboard. Someone's taking it. You're all taking the four. The four corners are covered.
should probably stay low too if we need
Yeah.
to dock and make sure it looks like it's an empty boat for.
Look, I've seen that one episode of Avatar when they're trying to get off the mine, the prison in the middle.
Yeah.
For the two of you looking back at the dock, out from the tree line walks a pink tiefling
God damn it!
Fucking bitch.
who stands and looks,
Oh, hi, Quill.
Right?
just softly claps.
I'll point her out to everyone else. I'll be like, guys,
Pull out a
Back towards
sniper
the dog.
rifle.
Fortunately, no, I do have that.
I have Vine Whipper.
Not yet.
Too far away.
How far are we?
By the time that she comes out, probably like 400 feet.
Call an airstrike.
Note to self. Spell slinger.
Spell sniper, get that range. Yeah, she'll look at you all, slow clap, and just wave for a moment before gone.
Why is she following us?
What
What is
the
her
hell is
endgame?
going on?
Wait, what do you mean following us?
No, remember when we went to come talk to your boss and
We're like, who's Lady Tybalt?
This is like
And
the
we
third time
thought-
we've seen her.
half of us thought
That's-
she was a pink tiefling?
That's Lady Tybalt.
That's the one.
I mean,
who
I
said
don't
they're
assume
Lady
every
Tybalt.
pink tiefling I see is Lady Tybalt.
Okay, that's fair. But that's who we think, or what, who we thought was Lady Tybalt.
That's who was introduced to us as Lady Tybalt.
Yeah.
And you somebody saw her. Okay.
Or when we were battling.
Yeah. After the explosion.
Hmm.
She's
God,
keeping tabs
it's-
on us.
Why does this happen to us?
I just went to a birthday party.
Honestly, too.
Well, I've turned upside down. This is the story all about how I went to a birthday party.
I party.
In East Iona, born and raised.
And the nail is where I spent most of my day. Okay, anyway.
Punching and kicking it and throwing after school.
And my dad was proud of me. The end.
Nothing else needs to be said.
So yes, you take your time. You go to the edge of the the waterway, which at this point you're no longer in like Felidin waters.
Maritime law. They can't catch us.
I need Claw to explain maritime law to me right now.
It's in the dictionary.
you
All right, we're going to go to maritime.
You know the definition of maritime law. You don't know any of the maritime laws, but you
That's where
do.
the sea creatures
We're in international
can
water.
tell you what you do. It's you listen to the closest fish that you see.
John is just.
Sea life know not to squeal.
Except for the seals, damn them.
Fishes get stitches.
I don't have the mental capacity to explain to you just how inaccurate that is, but all right.
I just don't feel like doing it.
As you all make your way east towards the rough area where you got onto the boat in the first place.
I want to get the horses back.
Yes. Peanut and Frankie.
They're part
God,
of our party,
God,
goddammit.
I hope
Can
the
they fit
horses are
on the
dead.
boat?
What the fuck? Fuck you.
Same.
I mean, honest though, I understand that feeling. So I don't have to keep worrying about them.
Mm-mm.
They've
How
been
dare
nothing
we
but
have things that we
reliable to
carry
us.
through a campaign?
What if I felt that way about you?
You're easily
Alright, cool.
replaceable.
I'll just
You're right. I
keep
hope
worrying
Brandon's
about it. I'll see
dead
you
the
guys
next
later.
time we get report.
Anyway,
Yeah, see how it feels.
Why me? I'm the DM.
You hope that they're dead.
I hope everything's dead and nothing is dead. I'm the world.
Schrodinger's death wish.
It's like, yeah, you guys make it back into this small little station hub area. It is at this point, after all the slow going through, it's getting closer to evening.
There's no insignia or sign on the boat that says Marigold on it, does it?
No.
Okay. Check.
As you guys approach back in, you see coming out of the small station is a group of what appears to be traveling merchants, like all like as a small old kobold.
It's Hot Sauce McGee.
Let's just try not to make contact.
Crackle.
No, that's a nickname. Hot Sauce McGee.
Triple nickname. Longer than his name.
You're right. Hot Sauce McKenzie.
But yeah, you see him, them stumbling out, and he'll go, "Hey, it's not that bad." As they rush towards the train that's getting ready to leave. As you all make your way and collect your horses.
Good horses.
Now the attendant there will, take the ticket that you got. I'll assume John would have had it. You get the ticket, you get the horses. They're perfectly fine. And you get your small cart and head off.
Run!
Are you full sprint? Are you full galloping down?
No.
Technically, you're going to have to stick close to the tracks for a little while until you can break off. There is a barrier, so it's not like, anything's going to come off the track or, you guys go on the track accidentally.
All right. Now, this is where you said we're at Lumbar or Lumbra?
You're heading towards.
Head towards Lumbar. Keep saying lumbar, and I'm
yeah,
like...
it's not lumbar support.
It's my dyslexia, I apologize.
No, you're good. I helps you remember where you're going.
North to go around the
mountains.
mountains.
That might be the best course. It's either going south, south,
Well,
south, or...
Peach did say, I will say, there is a pathway through the mountains.
Through the
Yeah,
mountains.
John will mention that.
Yeah.
Secret tunnel.
Okay, Lumbra it is then, I guess.
As in, like, straight through the mountains. Like, if we were to go from Lumbra through the mountains to Brahm, there's, like,
Yeah.
a straight line? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like a carved... There's not like two peaks coming together and you go between them. But, yes.
Okay.
There is a path, a line, that on a map would show those two connecting.
Okay.
Now, how the pathway actually goes is a little different. But... So, yes, you all... it's probably going to take you... a little bit of travel. Considering it from Sunrise to Midway, it took about a week. And from where you are to Lumbra, it's not nearly as long. It'll probably take you like 3.5 days.
Okay, that could be worse.
Yeah. So you guys begin to head south. There's not too many trees. It's pockets of tree area. Most of it's a lot of, grassy flatlands with a little bit of hills, bumps, things like that. Nothing too crazy. There is a large patch, after your first day of, because I guess you guys are going to travel for a little bit, camp, then continue, because you did get there in the, afternoon, evening. In your second day of travel, you do go past this large, bump out towards Felidin that has a bunch of large trees. It's very dense. And that is where we're going to take a break as you guys are passing by there. So
Yay.
we will be right back. So don't go nowhere.
Bye!
Bye!
I went somewhere.
It didn't go to break.
It didn't go to break!
You're back.
Purple.
Hello and welcome back.
It's Grimace's
Merry
birthday!
Christmas.
Happy birthday, Grimace. I don't know why my knee-jerk reaction was to agree. That's the yes and. God. What a...
There was no
It wasn't
hesitation.
even that you said it. It was like with the gusto you said it with.
But then realizing halfway through saying
Halfway
it.
through, you're like, oh.
It was like, happy birthday, Grim! Oh, that's all. Why am I saying this?
I now demand free chicken nuggets from McDonald's.
Hey, McDonald's. Sponsor us.
Can we get
Sponsor
McDonald's
us.
after this?
I cannot believe I just yes-anded Grimace's fucking birthday.
You gotta get that.
It
Grimace
is, though. You
shake.
can go get his Grimace shake today.
What is
Oh,
it?
it's probably delicious.
I don't know.
It's a berry.
It's a something.
It's a
I'm-
purple milkshake.
I'm just reevaluating my entire life, sorry.
won't take too long.
Don't mind us, guys. Our DM's just having an existential
Every
crisis. It's
cosmic
fine.
event that just led me to knee-jerk reaction going, "Happy birthday, Grimace!"
Every
Boy.
decision, every fork in the road.
What a sad life. Anyway,
We still love you.
thanks. We continue on.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
You all are getting ready to, at the end of your day of travel, as you continue along, you are on the more, western side of this outcropping of trees as you, get ready to rest for the night. Because the next day, you can travel and you can push through a few more hours, risking exhaustion, but making it into lumber the next day.
Risking exhaustion?
Yes.
Like, would we roll for it, or just
Yes.
like...
Or would it
Oh.
just be the driver?
I mean, if you're all staying awake, whoever's staying awake with the driver would. So, as you, set up camp for the night, where would you want to camp? Closer to the water's edge, away from the water's edge, closer to the tree line?
Away from the water, I think.
Yeah, probably closer to the tree line.
Okay.
Tree line, yeah.
Okay.
I would feel more comfortable in the trees.
Okay. Give me survival so you can find a good
Everyone?
spot. No, who's ever making...
Claw.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, it's my cold.
Alrighty. Do I have advantage? No, no advantage. Okay. Uh, 17?
Okay, with a 17, you find a little spot with this larger willow tree that kind of has a larger, thick canopy that comes down, creating this little, mini sanctuary on the inside.
Have I ever seen a willow tree? Do they have them?
Yes, the northern half would have had a lot of willow trees.
Okay, sick.
There would be an old, there'd be many different tales that your people would have told of why the willow tree weeps, why it has that, why it is what it is.
I would like to sleep in the tree, if possible, for the night.
Okay.
Cheer it up.
Yeah.
As you...
Oh, I'm gonna come up with a story. The willow tree, if you sleep inside of one, or in the branches, it weeps for you and takes all of your negativity away or something.
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
John immediately starts climbing the tree. No.
I have
So much sorrow in my soul.
Or is it for all the souls?
The tree dies from absorbing it all. It's just too sad.
The tree's like, we can't do anything for you, John. Sorry.
Why do I feel like you are deformed? I am deformed and you are ugly.
And I am ugly.
And these are crimes for us.
The rest of you, I assume, are making a regular camp down at the base.
Yes.
Yeah, like normal people, yeah.
This willow tree is large enough to have the horses and the cart. They can't be connected. You can have the horses on one side and the cart on the other, but you all can be underneath, the branches of the tree.
Clobo insists that we try and stay under the tree. It's for fun. And security.
So as you bed down for the night, you all fade off to sleep. And Claw, since you're in the tree, you see tiny little motes of light. Ding, ding, ding. Pop up and cast a soft bit of glow that during your watch, who else would be up with Claw?
Mariana.
Okay. So, Narani, you definitely see this. Just tiny motes of light coming from the upper branches of the trees, coming down.
Does it feel calming? Like, what's the vibe I get from it?
Uh,
Just like
you can give me a nature check.
nature. Okay, yeah. 16.
Well, the 16, this doesn't seem to be like a defense mechanism or anything hostile,
Cool.
as it is right now. You start to hear soft and light giggles and chatter and laughter as these tiny motes of light fall and dance around. Eventually one will stop and float above you or at your eye level, Claw. Hi!
Hello.
What's your name?
Claw.
Hi,
Cheers.
Claw. I'm Sunberry.
Oh my god.
It's adorable.
It is.
Nice to meet you, Sunberry.
Nice to meet you too. What are you doing in our tree?
My friends and I were just seeking shelter for the night, if that's okay.
Oh yeah, everyone's welcome here.
Adorable. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
What are you?
I'm a pixie.
Oh. Have I ever met a pixie before?
Nope.
What do I know anything about pixies?
Nope.
Okay.
Do I hear this conversation?
No.
You just want to say no.
No.
Smart ass.
Yes.
So,
um,
okay, I don't know anything about pixies, and I know Nariana's awake. I'll ask if Nariana knows anything about pixies. I'll just call down to her and just ask.
Would I roll a history?
Yep.
Negative one.
just saying no.
Fight me.
Where?
It's a 19.
With a 19, you would know pixies are generally fey creatures.
Give your name to the Fae. What have you done?
Oh,
I knew
yep.
something was off.
You
It was too innocent.
You would know that there are a variety of pixies. Some more, from what you understand from folklore and people who've met pixies and talked to pixies. Some pixies are very tricksy. Some pixies are very genuine and kind. Some pixies want to fuck shit up.
Fuck this shit, I'm up.
So it really depends on the pixie you're talking to, but you don't hear a conversation happening.
So pixies are fey creatures. They can be mischievous, they could be kind, or they could be destructive. Why do you ask?
There's a pixie up here named Sunberry who said it's okay if we stay in the tree.
Oh, we must have. This must be their home.
And then I'll ask, is this your home?
Yeah.
Sorry, it was the roll of dice.
One of the pixies tears off.
Riding a motorcycle. Hails pixies.
It's like Onward.
Exactly. Tinkerbell's movies has got a little bit more exciting.
Tinker Bell, more like Tinker Hell.
Son of bells.
Oh God.
Tinkerbell's a
We've
pixie.
lived here our entire lives.
Hence pixie.
The tree's our mom.
Oh, what's the tree's name?
Your inner mom.
Not the first time I've been in this situation.
Oh God!
But
Heyo.
You had to.
I did.
We just call her mom.
I'll just kind of touch the branch or whatever. Just be, thank you for letting us stay.
The wind will, blow through and it'll wiggle a little bit as more dancing lights begin to fall down to Nariana's level.
Oh, hello.
Well, hi. What's your name?
God, it's like Baby
Sorry.
Steve.
Hi, Dari.
What's your name?
They call me Seabreeze.
Seabreeze? That's a cool name.
Yeah.
Do you get a lot of people visiting you?
No. Mostly animals.
Oh, let me see. If I have some rations, like some berries or something of some kind, I'll leave it in, I'll put it in like a nook. It's like a thank you.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, thank you for letting us stay.
Of course. Generally, when people try and sleep underneath our tree, we check them out.
Mm-hmm. I would too.
Sorry.
Who are your friends?
They're my traveling party. We have gone on a couple of adventures together.
Ooh, where you been?
I'll recount a bit of like how we all met at like party and then made our way through like the different cities and a little bit of like what happened at each one. Like a summarized version.
I don't know what most of that is. It sounds fun.
It's been a journey, definitely. We've had a lot of close calls, but now we're here.
Well, that's nice.
Mhm.
Can I have some of your hair? It's very big and soft.
I want to roll something for that because I don't trust like that, but I feel like I kind of have to.
Insight,
Can I, like,
probably.
Insight? Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
Brand's like, thank God you finally did the insight. You fools.
Oh, nat 20.
Hey!
Hey.
With a nat 20, yeah, you get the vibe that this pixie is nice. It is generally interested, but also seems to want your hair for something like non-cash money.
Oh, I'm sorry, but my hair is very sacred to me and my tribe. I wouldn't be able to part from it.
Oh, okay. Can we have her hair? Looks down at Ariana.
She's a woman of the cloth. I'm not sure that she would be able to either.
Oh, she's religious?
Yeah, she's a cleric to Saloon.
The moon.
Mm-hmm.
Moon. And as that, the other pixies, moon.
Oh no.
As the
There's a husky somewhere going, moon.
As the tree begins to like, the leaves and branches begin to light up and like let off a soft moon glow.
Hey, Narion, are you seeing this?
Yeah, I'm saying this.
I told them about Saloon and they started glowing.
Maybe they get excited about the moon?
Moon!
It's really pretty.
Thanks. They're just gonna stare at you for a little bit. Can we have your toenail?
Can I ask why you want my body parts?
They're neat.
I don't have anything to clip them with. My shoes are kind of tied on pretty tight.
We can't help with that. We're real small.
Oh, I hate this so much.
Right.
Can I trade you something in return?
Trade. Yes, 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 yes. What do you want?
Can I have a pixie?
take one of us with you?
No. No, to eat.
What do you say?
Pixie Pops. It's like popcorn.
Okay.
Toenail for Pixie. All the lights they'll all swirl up and go up to the top of the tree. It is now, as they go up, the campfire that was lit snuffs. Now pitch black.
Nariana, are you still there?
So there, I'm going to attempt to restart the fire.
It will not light.
I don't know if I did something.
We might have run across some mischievous ones.
I offered to trade my toenail for a pixie.
She just looks at you confused.
I've heard of pixie sticks, but this is ridiculous.
I don't know if that was a good deal. Would
Pixie might be
Ariana know what they
helpful.
would what they would want with like bodily parts?
Oh, there's a bunch of stuff.
Magical, I'm assuming.
A variety. Some keep as trinkets. Some keep for magic. Some use that to barter for other things. After like probably 5-10 minutes, they begin to twinkle and trickle back down. You have a deal.
Oh no.
We want the big toe.
The whole toe.
I would like the pixie that has the most magical ability.
That would require a toenail from everyone.
How about your biggest pixie? Big toe for a big pixie.
We were going to give you Hollyhock.
Can I meet Holly?
Sure. Kind of like one comes down, it's like womp womp, womp womp, womp womp. It is a pixie that only has, instead of the 2 wings on top, 2 wings on bottom, only has 3 wings.
Aww.
Kind of like, okay, hello. Hi, I'm Holly.
Hi, Holly.
Hi.
Would you be okay traveling with us?
Sure.
Okay, I feel bad for it. Okay. Take off my shoe.
Okay. Looks to the Hollywood. Looked at the group. They're all like, "You get to do it." Okay. One moment.
Roll for damage.
Yeah, no shit.
With a natural 20 on the roll.
Oh no.
My toe gets bitten off.
No. The down a little bit past the bed and whatnot. Whole thing comes, like, not like the whole nail, the whole bed.
Ow.
You take 7 points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
As
Uses in
Alright.
battle.
It's so weird to think that you can get stabbed by a dagger for 7 points of damage, but you lose a toenail. It's the same damage in
I'm
D&D.
saying she'll be good in battle. Awesome toenail.
Causing 0 points of damage then.
Get him, Holly. Give me your toes.
Give me toes!
Give me your towel.
Give me toes! Is Holly be like, "We did it!"
Blood for the blood god. Blood for the blood god.
Holly be like, "Okay, I'll join you in the morning."
I don't
Okay.
believe that.
Okay.
Remember, it's a deal.
It's a deal.
Good night.
Good night.
Ariana, they took my whole toenail.
Oh God.
But we have a pixie now. It only has 3 wings.
Oh God. I don't see this ending well.
This is great. The rest of the night goes off. Who would take a second watch?
I don't want it. I don't want second one. I'll take third. I don't want it.
I'll take it.
Teresa will join you on second watch.
Okay.
Can I cast Cure Wounds real quick?
Oh yeah.
Regrows toenail.
No, it wouldn't regrow it. It would just scab over.
Yeah.
Alright, 5 back.
Yeah, Typhoon, you and Teresa see Claw like casting magic up in the up in the tree.
Oh, you good?
We can talk about it in the morning. And she'll just kind of like turn over.
I don't want to talk about it.
That's the
That's
fire out by.
yeah. What happened? Ariana, what?
We couldn't get it relit for whatever reason. I think it has to do with the pixies in the tree.
Huh?
The what?
The pixies.
Everyone
But I don't
drink.
know anything about pixies at all.
You can roll me history.
Sure. Not likely.
Thanks for the checks.
That's an 8?
Yeah, you don't know shit. You know they're Fae. That's about it.
I just give it. Okay. Are they trying to kill us?
So far, no.
Okay.
Great.
Go get some rest. We'll keep watch.
The second watch goes by without a hitch. Third watch.
Me and John.
Yep.
Tag team.
Heads up. They mentioned something about pixies, I think. I don't know. You know.
You know, if you want to roll, you can.
Was that history?
Yes.
They said they weren't trying to kill us, so that's a plus.
11.
26.
11. Once again, they're Fae.
All right.
With 26, oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty much just give yourself any pixie lore you got.
Yep. Great. John's just like... Did they talk to it?
You don't.
I'm asking him.
I'm not quite sure. Okay, so like Claw's acting a little bit weird up in the tree, but I don't know. It could just be Claw.
Fair.
And then Nari just mentioned that the pixies put out the fire, or possibly put out the fire. So if there's a conversation, probably not. I don't know. They didn't talk to me, so. Appreciate it. Did they talk to you?
No.
Yeah, no. I didn't see anything. Maybe it's a stress. Who knows?
John is just going to shut the fuck up and keep a very close eye on Claw.
Changeling.
Okay. So you all get your long rest and wake up in the morning.
Wake up in the morning.
In the morning, Claw, you will, only light that comes on, it is in when daytime comes, in the shade of this tree, you will see the pixie float down. Woom, 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 woom. Has a little, like, satchel,
Oh,
That's adorable.
and will just land on your shoulder. And then let its full form be known, where it is a, full-on pixie. Currently has, like, dyed aquamarine hair that's, like, slicked back and down, looks kind of like flowing water.
Oh my god.
Wearing like a very tiny dress. Has a little back, but like has a little satchel.
what you got in there?
I don't know.
It's a bomb.
Okay.
Everyone else packed it for me.
Oh. Do you know what they did with my nail?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna insight her. 17.
Holly knows.
Holly, if you're gonna be traveling with us, just honesty's the best policy. I'm not gonna be mad. I would just like to know.
They're gonna turn it into a potion.
Do you know what kind of potion?
Nope.
Can I
17
insight that?
The 17 will carry. Holly does not know.
Okay. All right. Well, welcome aboard.
Huh?
We can go meet everybody else. And then
Bye.
we'll scamper down the tree.
Since John was keeping a close eye on Claw third shift, do I see
Oh, you
the
see.
pixie?
Yes.
Cool. Before Claw gets down to the bottom of the tree, I'm just gonna look at everybody else and say, whatever you do, don't trade with it and don't give it your name.
Oh.
Don't eat anything it gives you either.
Since I gave it my partial name, not my full name, am I golden?
John's just gonna like look at you and just go, "You're doomed."
We'll see where this goes.
So
Oh,
they are real.
Good morning, everyone. So,
You can reload your page.
okay.
That's your toe bleeding.
She's
And
wearing
go
her
to-
shoe.
and go to
at
your-
this
go to
point.
extras.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
I need to rename it, but I can do it real quick.
Nice.
Okay, I renamed it. But yes, now you have.
Problems.
Problem.
I got 99 problems and a pixie's one.
So last night when we were in the tree, a bunch of pixies came down, and I gave them one of my toenails. And now we have a little traveling companion.
John hears that and it's just ding, 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 ding.
Yes.
So I'll just look around at everyone like,
Can I attempt to cast Cure Wounds on its wings?
You sure can. You can attempt.
Because it looks like you're a little lopsided. Let's see if I can try to fix it for you.
Oh, you can sure try.
Do I roll?
Oh yeah.
I forgot to say I was able to check my breast. That's what I meant to say, but the pixie distracted me.
You're all good.
8.
You cast a spell. Use that spell slot. Does not come back.
No.
Hi everyone.
"This is
I'm
Holly."
Holly. Hi.
Hello.
What's your name?
Don't answer that.
That's a weird
Answer with this fake name.
Oh, Claw. Before we go,
Mm-hmm.
we need to both put our hands on the tree, like Mom.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Holly will fly over and go. Whoop.
If I was next to it, as soon as they say okay, I would have done it.
Looks over her shoulder as she puts her hands on it. Why not?
The lights of the tree. Whoom, 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 whoom. This like stardust cloud.
And Claw dies.
No.
This is the weirdest TPK I've ever seen.
Um,
Death by pixie
you are
dust.
now connected to Hollyhock.
Oh.
If Hollyhock dies,
Uh-huh.
Hollyhock will come back here, and you will be able to get Hollyhock back, but Hollyhock will have to travel via flight wherever you are.
I thought you were going to say if Hollyhock dies, Claw does as well.
That's what I was expecting too.
With the 1 hit point.
Yeah, right? Sneezes. Ow! Yeah, welcome to hard mode in every game ever.
Welcome to that shitty escort mission nobody likes.
I got real bad news. Any deck save, any save that takes half damage on Vip.
Oh, yeah. No.
Now, I will say you are able to have Holly out, and the hit point will be active, or you can have Holly retract into. Holly will give you like this little like mistletoe sprig that we'll put in your hair. You can have Hollyhock be in the mistletoe sprig.
Okay. Cool. Claw's just smiling.
Yeah, so the cloud goes, and you will see Holly will like glow like this soft green glow as the mistletoe leaf like sprig will appear in Claw's hair and also glow the same color.
Is that how you also got your dragon, buddy?
I didn't have to trade any. Well, I didn't technically have to trade anything for him, but yeah. No, I don't know. It's really quiet.
You are a strange one, but it's very entertaining.
I sure hope your friend and your other friend get along well.
Oh, let's see, and that'll bring out Fang.
What color do you bring out?
We'll do black. Hi,
You'll see
baby.
the acid gland like kind of like come up, get ready to shoot at the pixie.
Oh no, sweetie, this is Holly. She's traveling companion now.
Is that a Drake?
Mm-hmm.
Nathan?
What's your name?
Can you understand her? Or he can, yeah. That's Fang.
Oh, hi, Fang. I'm Holly. Hollyhock will cast detect thoughts and peer into Fang's mind. Oh, that's a lot of blood. Fang's thinking about eating me.
Oh,
Fang,
that's right.
Holly's not for eating, okay?
John under his breath, good boy.
Eat the pixie.
As long as you don't replace me, Bob.
Of course not, sweetie. And then I'll just like scratch behind his little ear holes.
We're gonna be best friends.
Best friends
I already
forever.
have a best friend.
friends forever. Green.
I already have a best friend.
As you eat breakfast and pack up and continue your journey.
Dragonheart will look at John and go, this is going to get real difficult if we can't say our names.
It's going to come out eventually.
Look, here,
All right, everybody, group conversation. Next time that a Fey being asks you for your name, don't give it, and don't make a trade. Seeing as we now have a Fey companion,
Hi.
it's kind of inevitable. So eventually they'll learn our names, but just
Why are you worried about your names?
generality, because you don't give Fey creatures your name.
Why?
What are they gonna do?
John's just gonna look at it like
you know
I'm gonna
why.
insight the shit
Yeah,
out
go
of
for
this
it.
thing.
Why don't you roll for
Oh, that's so bad.
roll for buttfuckery
Do I
instead?
have a? I don't. Yeah, I got like an 8.
It
rolled
genuinely
real low.
seems like Holly doesn't know why.
John's just going to stop addressing Holly and just don't anymore. Are we good? Yes.
I'm always good.
Not you. Not talking to you.
Oh, okay.
I can't hold it.
I like your bug.
Great.
Let's just say Constantine's gonna go.
Shot.
This is new.
Right?
Holly, have you ever left this tree before?
No, none of us
Okay.
ever really have.
Right.
Our little coven was born and died in the tree.
Cool.
Generally, we take people's stuff when they sleep. But you were nice.
Damn it! I'm gonna check my stuff.
You were really nice to us, so we didn't. Maybe.
Oh, well, thank you.
I
Oh,
didn't.
okay.
I didn't. I just sometimes we take like hair or a toenail or an eyelash, or if there's been a few people who died underneath the tree, so we just took their body.
Oh, Lord.
Huh?
What?
I have 2 questions.
Yeah?
How are you able to carry an entire body?
Piece
There's
by
a lot of
piece.
us.
Okay, you know that's fair. And what do you do with an entire body?
I don't know. I wasn't invited to that part.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So what's your name?
Great.
Looking at Typhoon.
We'll figure it out one step at a time as we get closer, and trusting each other.
Okay, we'll figure it out one step at a time as we get closer and trusting each other. That's a long
Exactly.
name.
Good job. I'm proud of you.
I like your face. It's
Thank you.
scary.
I like your hair. My face is scary.
You all have scary faces. Look at you all, especially him. Looks Dragonheart.
Nah, you're right about that one.
Yep.
That's the point of it, right?
Kinda, I guess.
It's a smaller beat.
John's just gonna mumble, I can't believe I got my best friend killed for a bunch of idiots. Wonderful. And just
Hey, now I'm behaving.
continue on.
Oh, my
Just-
name? I thought I did fairly well, John.
As
Claw
you
will
can.
put her hands like back on the tree and then leave some more berries at the foot of it.
Oh, thanks. You just hear like a
Thank you.
chorus of thanks. So it's like, thank you.
That's horrifying to listen to at nighttime.
Pixies seem fun.
We are fun. I'd show you, but I'm out of magic. I can make a flower though.
Oh. Can you make a flower?
Yeah. What's your craft? Okay.
Do it on the way, maybe.
Okay. You all.
Ambiguous to you.
Okay. As you all pack up and continue heading out, Hollyhock will introduce themselves to the horses.
Another one.
Just, hi, I'm Hollyhock. Did you say hack?
Did you say hack?
Oh my god. Hawks are humanoid. Oh no, I'm not a hawk, I'm a pixie. And they just, while you guys are going, Holly's just like flying like in between them, just talking to them. You can, unless if you turn on the spell, you'll be able to listen to the full conversation. If not, you're just listening to Holly.
I'll probably turn on the spell.
So you listen to the whole conversation of, So how do you define a hawk? Well, a hawk is defined by...
Webster's dictionary defines hawks as this. Who's Webster? Well, we'll refer to the Webster's dictionary once again. Under W, you will find Webster and Webster's dictionary.
The world implodes. Yeah, they discuss a lot. Eventually, they tell Holly their names, and they're just having a grand old chummy time.
Oh.
Fang is pouting.
If he's next to me, I'll like just put like an arm on him.
Roll over a bit.
Boy.
just like
You're still my number one.
Fang. Your buddy.
It's like, does the alligator like wiggle? Like
Fang knows that
Fang's a meating creature, and you're inside of a small thing, so not
Yeah.
long. It doesn't take much.
Yeah.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Fang knows he's my number one. Ain't no jealousy there.
No jealousy needed.
As you all continue on, are you going to push through, and some of you stay awake to push through? Or are you going to camp and then head in the morning?
I would say camp and head in the morning so we're fresh.
I agree too.
Yeah.
John, you don't think there would be wanted posters for us, would there?
No. It's a
Just think,
possibility, all things
'cause they know
considered.
we were with Peach. But...
Exactly.
Oh well, I guess we'll figure it out once we get there.
Here's the thing, if anything, we'd be wanted for questioning, but given the way that I'm perceived Tiroga does things, questioning can be probably more intense than it should be.
We should probably get out to Rogo.
What was that?
I said we should probably get out to Rogo for a bit.
I think we're a little past that point.
We're going deeper into Tiroka.
I know, right?
As you camp for the night, goes by just fine. Holly will help watch.
Thanks, Holly.
Of course, we're best friends.
Aw.
I'm gonna get this drink one way or another.
What? Oh,
Steal this drink.
where? I just I've been in the tree a long time, and there's we haven't got a lot of people, but you're like the only person to not judge me.
Aw. Well, you're very friendly, and I don't think there's anything wrong with you.
Thanks. All the other pixies said I'm like, what's he say? Half-winged?
Oh.
3/4.
I'm okay at casting spells, but they're better. They also make potions a lot. One time,
Yeah.
they made a potion that let them look like the person we took the stuff from for like a day. One time, they made a potion that made one of us your size.
Oh.
The other time we take one and we all drank it and it made us burp bubbles.
Oh.
Potions are fun.
They seem fun. I only have a healing potion.
Oh, we've never made one of those. They're hard.
They're expensive.
Yeah, probably 3 toenails.
About, the equivalent.
And you guys will have a peaceful evening and wake up the next morning. In the morning, you all wake up and you find a tiny flower next to you.
Each of us do?
Mhm.
No. Just look
Thank
at
you,
John.
Holly.
John
Yeah.
absolutely does not touch the flower.
They're all the petals of the flower are like whatever your character's like main color. So like yellow and green, and because you're blue, like that type of thing. Like whatever your dominant color of what your look like. That's what the flower petals look like.
Her saying she's not good at magic. I'm just gonna pick up.
I'm gonna take the flower and put it behind my ear.
Hey, yay!
I'll put mine like in my hair.
Ooh. Fangs is just a black flower. He just. Ow!
I'll give him a head pat.
Hydrate.
I'm out of drinkies.
You continue your last half day. You make it into the city or city town in between. You know the in between size. I think it's probably got like 400 people. It's like a town, a little bit bigger than the town. So you make it into the unit of measurement, Lumbra, which the train runs through it. There's a part where the train, when I say through it, I mean it runs not directly through it, but there is a station at the city. John, you would have the most understanding of what Lumbra is like, seeing that Brahm is where, Peach is from and is connected, and you would have heard things about going to Lumbra. From a basic understanding about Lumbra, you know that this is one of the... It's a stop point, obviously. For those that want to get to Brahm or the other side, because this is other than Brahm, this is the furthest south city that most people are allowed to go to. Varash is a city, but it is only allowed if you have a government issued pass to stay there. So Lumbra is the most southern city, and that's why there's a path connecting it to Brahm. Brahm isn't even connected via the railway on the coast. Those aren't connected. So you would know that this is to put it in perspective, this is the least Taroga area in Taroga other than Brahm. Even though it's connected via this train because of how few people come through here. Because why would they need to? It is a rather beautifully constructed city. It is simple, but in that simplicity, there is a sense of beauty, as these areas of where the mechanics are partially overgrown, almost to your guys' perceptions, underused. And Ariana, if you can give me a religion check.
That is a 22.
With a 22, not hard for you to see. You find it all very quickly. You see that is the symbol of the Wild Mother, which is a primal, deity that is like Gaia, nature itself. One of those deities. It seems to, there's various, symbols and things. It is on the outskirts of the town, as you're, kind of built. One half of the town is going into the woods. The other half is more out in the open plains. As you enter and go closer to it, you will see fields that people are working. It is a very peaceful town. Think of a good parallel for Lumbra would be in Miyazaki stuff where it has that steampunk aesthetic, but there's also the overgrown Spirited Away, that mixture of the Bath Elves being steampunk and natural things. It's like that.
I have no idea what that is.
For those of you who know Miyazaki, that makes a lot of sense.
It's a really good movie.
Nerd.
It's really good.
Shut
it won
up, other
awards.
nerd.
Watch it. Yeah, so you're playing D&D with us. Who's the real nerd? You get to listen to me explain stuff.
And you are actually listening.
I know.
This, you know, it, like I said, it feels detached. And you enter in, as you've gotten away from Felid and everything, and you're away from the water, it has generally gotten more mild. Now the continent doesn't go through like the same season cycles, but it's getting to the colder period where it's probably about like 60, mid 50s at night, getting up to during the day like maybe 70.
So perfect weather.
Pretty much. Yeah, that's where you know the wind going through as you're in this more open area in between, you know, the crux of the mountain range that as you've approached Lumbra have grown and grown and grown, and on the top of the mountains there are pockets of you see white, just on some parts as it's also beginning to melt on others. The wind draft coming down sometimes, you know, causes the wind to kick up and get a little bit colder, but never for long. You guys have entered into the city of Lumbra. There is no major gate. There's no large watchtower. There is a simple, like, guard post, which is like one of those ticket attendant type booths. One person can sit inside. They're in a sheltered area. You see, it is a green dragonborn who's currently just like. As you guys approach. Oh, hello.
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 Blessed day we're having.
It is quite
Indeed.
beautiful.
Are you visiting town today?
Just passing through.
Yes, passing.
Oh, where you headed?
I'm trying to get to Brahm.
Oh, okay. That'll be fun. As you look and you approach them because they're kind of yelling at you as you approach.
Hello.
Insight on that pause, though.
Sure. You notice that they're not wearing any symbol of Taroga. They're wearing a symbol of the Wild Mother.
14 plus 7 is 21. Right?
21.
Okay.
21.
Not on.
As you insight that it's the sense of not many people go to Brahm.
Okay, gotcha. You said he's with who? Not the government bullets.
Oh, he just looks like he's wearing stuff of the Wild Mother. He's wearing like religious stuff. All he has next to him is a pretty rusty short sword and a buckler.
Man, you don't see many of those around.
Right? He's just are you I never mind.
What were you gonna say?
No, it is rude to impose your beliefs and thoughts on others. Nature grows in many ways, and everything grows differently. I was just gonna say it might want to wait until tomorrow. It's supposed to storm.
You know, I mean, thank you for that. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Would I know like what they're saying would be like? Like may your light shine upon you or something?
Oh,
like
so
that?
like a religion. Oh, yeah, you would know. It would. There's a few different that you could use, but the general is the Wild Mother's embrace welcomes all, things like that, where it's more about like accepting, like nature and like the warm embrace.
I would say the Wild Mother embraces you.
And she does you too.
Thank
And
you.
may Saloon's light shine upon you.
Am I that obvious?
You are in a lot of armor.
Jesus.
I'm gonna. I mean, some people here worship the moon. It does a lot, but I mean, yeah.
Well, I appreciate it nonetheless.
And do you if you're gonna stay, you could stay at the Hearth's Embrace. A lot of us spend time there outside when we're doing. Never mind. But yeah, it's you can talk to Gideon if you want to stay.
Gideon at the Hearth's Embrace. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Full name's Gideon Hearthsworn, but a lot on the nose. He changed it.
Yeah, we don't want to get caught in the storm, so and a place to hole up would probably be smart.
Yeah, and you can also, you can go to the church, or you can go. There's this oddity shop we have, or you can go to the park, or the library, which is in the church. I guess that's the church again.
It's all in the church.
Do you guys have like a tavern or anything?
That's the inn too.
That's also the church.
So no. The church is where we go to honor the Wild Mother and work and pray for her. Taverns where we embrace her natural gifts.
Are there any local customs we should be aware of?
Don't step on areas that say don't step on them.
Are
Thank
there
you.
many of those?
This is Harris. This is keep off grass.
There's a few, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm glad I am.
So a lot of people have they're trying to see if they can grow the most beautiful garden.
Okay, fair
Fine.
enough.
I like that.
Yeah.
How's John taking all this?
John's just listening.
Any special laws or rules here that we need to be aware of?
Always call before burning. No partying past 3 a.m. That's about it.
Would that little book that I got, like the traveling book, would that have anything? Is that like just for Felidin, or was it for like each kind of city?
Oh, do you have a traveling book? If you wanted to look through that, yeah. If you wanted to say you looked through that while you were traveling.
Yeah, like on the way there.
So yes, you would know as like what John would know. You know that there's a high priestess who always works here. It is it's the most non Taroga like city for a reason. It's because this is in the church. It is most of the high priestesses or priests, depending, that oversee the spiritual guidance of the entire sliver. Most of them are taught here first. So this is kind of where people go to get the most spiritual guidance they can, and from an early age, it is a meritocracy. It's still everywhere, but this is where people send their most spiritually connected or enlightened to attempt to rise up to become the sliver's high spiritual figure. But the book puts it in a very elegant, like kind of similar to like the Hunger Games talking about being chosen. Like it's very, but not. There's not the murder children undertones. Just like that, how it's a, yeah, no, right? How it's more of like
I'm glad you made that.
a glorious decision to go here and be chosen.
Okay.
So yeah, you enter into the town. Where do you go first?
You think we should go to the church?
I'd want to look at the oddity shop, maybe.
I feel like we should secure a place at the inn first and park the horses.
You have 3 different directions right now.
You can tell the Dragonheart's making a joke.
Oh.
So they're like, well, that's the church as well. Or you can do this. That's us in the church. So it's like, where should we go first? I don't know. Maybe you think the church.
That goddamn church.
Goddamn church.
Goddamn church.
Yeah, we can get the inn first, and then Claw would want to go to the oddity shop.
Okay.
The door is just a mirror. Like, you're the oddity.
It is not hard to
Seek the Wild
find
Mother.
the Hearth's Embrace. It is very large, but there are signs posting to this, and it is a size comparison that could fit this. It feels like, I'm trying to think of a standalone. Not like, I'm gonna say it's not like a Target big, but it kind of feels like 2 Applebee's smushed together, like the size of it.
Oh.
That is 2.5 stories tall.
Mm.
Look, we all understood the size I was talking about, right?
I get you. Also, I probably would have put away Holly and Fang.
Okay. When you go to put away Holly, Holly's like, "Oh, I'm gonna take a nap then." Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah. And she'll go and she'll like kind of bundle up in your hair and put her head on the leaf like a pillow, and she'll just like moat a light into it.
Cute.
Claw's loving this.
Look, John doesn't trust it, so I don't trust it at the moment.
Here. Yeah,
Claw's
Fang,
trying to make the best of it. She can't cut her toenail back.
you're just gonna have to. You're
Gotta
gonna wait for
wait.
a while, and just every so often when you step, you're gonna be like, shit. Yeah. So you walk up to the tavern. It is, a very, for being morning, it is still pretty lively. There's a lot of people coming in and out. I would say about 75% of them are like wearing some sort of religious like pin or an emblem. They're ranging in deities. Although I will say of that 75% that have that, probably about 30-ish%, 35 have the Wild Mother. And the rest is split between the multitude of others. They're ranging in age. It appears to be a lot of elves, dwarves, halflings, gnomes. There's not too many, of the Wild Mothers that are like that. The rest of them are, the spectrum of races as well. But the majority of the Wild Mothers are those. You walk in. There's a lot of discussion. There's a cacophony of voices. I'd probably say about 70 people are in here right now. Which, that still gives you for 2 Applebee's.
I was going to say, that's about the common...
1 Applebee's, so that means it's about half full. It looks like in a times of need, like whenever it can be converted into about 300 people could fit in here. 100 people wouldn't be able to fit. They'd be able to like on the outsides, but the inside can fit at most 300 if everything was taken out, so it wasn't taking up space. But 140, 150 is where this sits comfortably with a buzz of people. Right now it's about 70.
It's a Wednesday.
Yes. Wednesday at this.
Wednesday at the Applebee's.
The Hearth's Embrace is now Applebee's. I both love and hate the fact that I've done this.
Sounds about like your D&D experience in general. I both love and hate that I've done this.
There is...
Done this.
I can't believe you've done this. There is behind the
Applebee's.
this
and
large
Ollie
wraparound central bar. Right now, there's only one barkeep. There are various other staff that are working. They all have the symbol is kind of like hands reaching out to embrace. They're going about taking people's orders. They're talking. With everyone's passive, there is a lot of noise. If anyone has a passive of 14 or above,
Insight or
perception.
Yeah.
I do.
oh yeah.
I do.
So if you do, you have you'll be able to pick out bits and pieces and spots of conversations as they talk a lot about, oh, but in this religious text it says this, but if you're interpreting it using, then they're like talking about translations, like, oh, if you use the draconian version you get that, but if you use the sylvan version, and it's a lot of philosophical
conference.
Yes, it is, but not in a sense of they're not blaming each other. It's very much still academic and scholarly, for the most part. There are some people. Not everyone can work for the church and do the church stuff. There are people who just work in town there that are discussing, like, if I give him 3 silver next time we party and he can't recite the scripture back, we need to read the scripture first, so if we're going to get him money from him. Just like,
Man, this party is wild, mother.
immediately I think of the mom from Monsters University at that point.
Oh, like, hi guys, have a great time.
Yeah, exactly.
Blast.
Canon now.
A wild mother is a heavy metal mom.
Just the sweetest, but also most metal. You guys approach the bar, and there is he appears to be a half-elf, pretty muscular gentleman, very, like, full beard. His human side is, like, allowed him to grow facial hair. He has a very full beard. Oh, welcome.
Hello.
Just waiting for someone.
I'm following John's lead, and I'm also trying to stay out of trouble.
Welcome to the Hearth's Embrace. I am Gideon Hearthsworn.
We were told to look for you. We're looking for lodging.
Well,
Apparently
then
there's
you
a storm
come.
coming through.
Yes, there'll apparently be a storm coming. I'm not sure myself.
Are you purposefully talking like a pirate right now?
You ask him?
I'm asking you.
Oh, that's just the accent he has.
I say, like, is it coincidental or are you just using a voice? That's what I mean.
It's just a
You can
voice.
inside it.
There's an insight if you'd like.
Am I inciting the DM? Or...
Yes.
Yes,
Incite the
incite,
DM.
yeah.
Sure, I'll incite it. Let's see, 14 plus 7, 21 again.
I mean, it's not unheard of for pirates to settle down, but the accent is just the voice he has. As far as I'm going to tell you without you further investigating him.
It could just be an accent. It
Well, he also could be a pirate. You would need to incite him. You need to talk to him. I'm not just going to tell you.
Incite hit.
So here, okay, fine. Sorry. Everyone, I need you to roll up very specific characters. We're going to go into the entire backstory and do a one-shot of this man now.
Oh,
so
God.
so Shiro can figure out the history of where his
Let's
accent came
do
from.
it. Continue. My apology.
So I don't really know if there's storms or anything. I'm the protector of the town.
Is that so?
What does that
Aye.
entail?
And what way?
If bad
Interrogating
people
this man.
if bad people come to town, then I stop them. Generally.
Are you like a sheriff or something?
Someone will walk by as they pick up a drink. No, he's not the town guard. He just acts like it.
I also heard his name was fake.
My last name is not fake. I legally changed it, and I'll fight any fucking one of you. And just like, that's more of like him pointing to you guys, but also out to the bar. That same name is fake.
I like it. It works. It's a good sales.
Thank you. I'm sworn to protect the hearth, which would be this tavern.
And who put you in that position?
The previous owner.
Fair enough.
Don't you guys have laws against fighting?
That's what I was wondering.
See, this is where it's nice that technically the church owns this.
Technicality
That's
loophole.
how that's-
Goddamn
So,
church.
Because of religious reasons, we can technically only defend ourselves. I can't just be punching people in the fucking face. I mean, I could, but I don't.
I read that standard ground law.
See, exactly, you get it. Oh, no. It's the stand your holy ground law.
I hate everything about this. Dragonport teleports out of here.
I was gonna say John wanders off to find a bathroom. Just
So, would you be like in a room for each of you, or what would you like?
How much are rooms?
Just about to ask that.
Like each.
Each a room?
How much is one?
Hold on a second. He's going to. $5 silver a room.
And how big are the rooms?
Room sized.
Okay, how many beds are in the room?
Depends.
Okay.
What room has the most beds?
That would be the attic suite.
How many beds does it have?
Yeah, pull out that. 6, technically.
You said 5 silver for the room?
For a basic room, not for that room.
How much is that room?
$7
Silver?
gold.
Are you sure?
How about 10
Yes.
silver?
For that room, for the suite? No.
7 gold.
I already said I went to the bathroom. I can't do anything.
It's
I'm gonna go find the bathroom as well.
7 gold for the lot of you to stay in that attic suite.
Are you sure you want to knock that down a bit?
Why would I?
We can
It's a
take
little
one
bit
basic
expensive for
room.
one.
You're all going to stay in one bed. It's full-size bed.
I'm
No.
not giving you 7 gold.
But it's for the attic suite. I mean, if you don't want it, that's fine.
I'm a woman of the cloth. I follow Celine. Does that give me a discount?
He'll immediately look and go, oh, shite.
Just real quick, out of character, he went from five silver a room with 1 bed each, correct?
Yup.
And now he's charging 7 gold for 1 room with
For
one.
the suite.
The
The
math ain't mathin', guys.
Because that ain't math.
Exactly.
That's what I was saying.
5 silver equals half
That's
a
why I
gold.
said, are you sure about that?
I am very sure. All right, if you want to get 1 room with a full-size mattress for y'all to sleep in,
Probably just 2.
go to 2 rooms. So 1 gold. For an extra 6, you can stay in the suite.
Or for 2, and stay in the suite.
I come back from the bathroom. Do I see them still arguing with it? I'm just gonna put down 5 silver. Go, thanks. I'll take a room, please.
Okay. Would you like your key now?
Yes, please.
Okay. Well, still the other. If you put in 5 more silver and then the rest, you can get the suite.
You know, how about I'll put 5 more silver, you give me a second room, and I take that key now, and I'm going to walk away from the deal.
We'll just take individual rooms.
All right, I can do that.
We were gonna do the two. Okay.
I'll room with
I'm gonna
Nariana.
just walk away with Dragonheart. I got what you were
Not,
trying
that's
to
not for you. That's for John. You get your own room.
John's broke.
Okay.
I got a single room with a single bed. I got a single room with a
I
single
say
bed for
that's
John.
a single room, a single bed.
Nariana, Teresa, do you two want to stay in a room together?
Think all 3 of
Or
us
us
can
3.
fit in a bed?
I'll sleep. I can sleep on.
Once again, I'll be telling you, these are just full-size beds.
I can sleep on the floor or something.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
Cool. So I'll just be getting my own.
So 1 more room.
John will come out of the bathroom.
Here's your key.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
You owe me
so
5 silver.
That's 1,
Add it to the list.
2, 3, 4 rooms being bought. So in total, 2 gold. But you've already paid your 1 gold.
I've paid my gold for the 2.
So the other 2 need to pay 5 silver.
I give my 5 silver.
Okay.
I'll pay 5 silver.
Well, thank you. You get a complimentary drink during dinner with your purchase of a room.
What if you don't drink?
I'll have it.
An appetizer.
I'll take the appetizer.
What time is dinner?
Dinner is anywhere between about 5:30 and 2 a.m.
What time is it now?
It is it's probably like 11, 12
Shame.
maybe.
Shame then.
Would you like a drink?
Not one I have to pay for.
I'll buy you a drink.
Glass of wine.
Oh, how nice of a bottle for you.
Doesn't need to be that nice.
Are you looking dark or light?
Red, please.
You got it, Captain. And we'll head over. He will go into like this cabinet that's like on the far end, like on the actual like thin end of the bar, and open up a cabinet. You'll see him go like middle. It appears to be a like monkin style wine. So like how old monks traditionally made like mead, but it's a wine.
Okay.
And it, I mean, it's not overly sweet. It's also, it'll be 2 silver.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you just say we get a complimentary drink with
dinner?
With dinner. It's
with
not
dinner.
time.
It is not even. It is barely even noon. I like your style.
It's not really my style, but thank you.
Can I get anyone else anything?
I'm gonna ask for a clap of thunder, which is apparently a pirate drink.
Oh, a
So you're
crapple
I'm gonna-
thunder?
A clap of thunder.
clap of thunder. It's a pirate thing.
It's a pirate drink.
So I'm gonna say that you're speaking in thieves' can't.
Yeah, I was about to say that too.
I say because I understand your intention is to decode if he knows
I'm
anything.
also asking for it too.
Yeah. Oh, I know, but you're kind of like throwing that line out there.
Oh, you just used a few phrases that I believe.
Hey,
he's
a clap
pirate,
of thunder.
So. Yes.
Are the winds blowing out your back? Which is respond.
We're doing what about blowing out someone's
Are
back?
the winds blowing at your back?
Okay.
For shit's sake, it's a nautical term for the sails
Listen, what pirates do on
with their
sea
booties and
is-
their
Well,
and
there's
their
a reason
main
they're called
staffs.
butt pirates,
Is
right?
it none of your concern? Pretty much saying is like, are you one with the open air?
I'm trying to figure out how to say that in the Thieves Can't Wait, but I'll let you do that. And basically, yes. I am.
The wind blows towards the
You'll say the
directions of-
wind. You can say like the wind guides us.
I'm not smart enough for this, okay?
At least you can admit it.
Look, you'll respond with the wind guides us. Pretty much saying like wherever the free wind takes us. Hey, wind clap of thunder coming right up.
Appreciate
I don't know. 3 fingers of a spiced rum. Maybe you got that.
A cup of tea?
I. He looks over to a teapot that hasn't been put on yet. I.
Does he have any insignias that I might recognize?
You can give me perception check.
Yes. Sorry, typing. That's 18 plus. Oh, 7. 25.
So 25, he has longer hair that's covering a lot of his face. He'll turn though, and he has just a stub earring in that has the symbol of an anchor.
I recognize that.
You do not.
It's an anchor.
You recognize. You don't need. I mean, in the sense of you don't recognize what exactly it is, but you do know that it is another semi-notorious group of pirate. Yeah,
Okay.
trade group.
But I wouldn't see it as like anything that my crew has had a problem
No,
with.
no.
Okay, cool.
They
All right,
they
cool.
operate differently than you guys.
Alright. Enjoy my time here. Maybe like banter with him here and there.
Okay. Anyone else getting a drink? Cool. He'll come back, pour the brandy, the whiskey, the rum. He'll pour. He'll literally you'll see. He'll go. Slides that and then proceeds to pour the rest in and makes your clap of thunder. All right, I already got that. For everything, I'll say 3 silver.
I'll do the 3 silver.
Oh, and were you making that tea?
Yeah, I am right on it. Oh, shit, how do I make
you.
fucking tea? John's like,
Would you like some assistance?
I would. My partner is the one who normally makes it, but they have the cold right now.
It's unfortunate. John will help make
I
the
feel
tea.
that physically, Brandon.
My brain, for some reason, was like, "Aye, they have the cold," and then Ty would understand that Steve's can says, "She left me last Tuesday."
She left me last Tuesday at exactly 2:38 p.m.
That's what the cold means.
It's a very specific saying.
I know thy pain.
No, he legit just means his partner has a cold.
I just love the idea of this weird reverse version of the old Godzilla movies that are dubbed, where
just the
their mouths move for a minute and it's like, oh no. But in a reverse where, aye, it's a cold. She left me last Tuesday. It's precisely 3:25 in the evening. I haven't seen her in over a week.
I miss her greatly. Veronica, come back to me.
Why, my brother?
All of that. Very
Oh,
niche.
Jesus.
Very niche saying of they have a cold. And pirate means all that. It's canon now.
Look, a different disease would mean something else. A flu would be
It right here in
different.
my journal.
The fact that it means all of that in a specific person's name only applies to people who got left by a woman named Veronica at 2:38 last Thursday.
Oh boy.
Anyway. Yes, continue. You'll help make the tea.
Yeah.
They have it. It is in its more brick form of tea, so it's very, very earthy, potent stuff. They got the good stuff.
Nice.
That's fine.
The good tea.
Good.
He will pour you a cup for free since you helped him.
Fair enough.
Wine and tea, the most sophisticated of drinks for John.
Together, I don't know how well that works.
Well, we tried hot dews.
Look, that's a whole
Listen,
And
we
all
spent all
wines
day
That's another
boiling
therapy
dew,
therapy
okay?
session you guys need to worry about, all right?
So you guys will have a pleasant time at, the bar. You guys are gonna kill time here for a while.
Yeah.
I was gonna try and go to the oddity shop.
I will go with Claw,
I will
especially
as
if Claw says she's going to the oddity shop.
Yeah, I want to go.
She just stands up. I am going to the oddity shop.
And John's like, not alone, not unsupervised.
Yeah.
We're not-
Time to bargain.
I will go as well.
All heading to oddity shop.
Yeah,
She's
sounds
like,
like it.
okay. Maybe I'll find something cool there.
I'm gonna hang out.
Okay. So you will enter up as you walk. You know, if you say that you're going to the oddities place, you'll be like, all right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna go just down the main road for a while, and then there's gonna be a part that looks real. I mean, I'm gonna say like everything looks plenty, but extra fucking plenty. That's where it's at.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, I need to give you the rest of your keys. And we'll give out the keys. You are all relatively close to each other. You're not like in a block, but you're like staggered on the same floor. Which is the second floor. It is the entire length of the building, so there's a lot of rooms that can be in there. So you guys head off, walking through town. You will see a few Chirogan guards walking around, but they aren't wearing traditional armor. One of these is wearing like monkin robes, but has a symbol on. The other one's wearing full plate. They'll look at you guys and just like politely nod to you and just keep walking.
Just looked at John. Should I be concerned?
Don't see why.
Okay, just checking.
So glad you guys are like, guards, paranoid.
We're wanted criminals, clearly.
Clearly, I've given you the impression. So you guys eventually, you'll walk and you'll see an area where the city begins to be more overgrown, especially down an alleyway that has this massive, like, vine archway that connects two buildings, and there's various berries and flowers and plants growing within it as it takes you back, and the only thing back way in the back of that alley is a door. The rest of it is plants.
I think I found my berries.
There's no sign. There's no name. It's just the door is a
So the oddest decisions for a shop, making it the oddity shop.
The door is painted like a lavender, with like a silver filigree handle.
I guess just go in.
You open the door, and there is a waft of incense that hits your nose. Just, the incense is kind of like, what like a nice, clean, like nice burning campfire smells like.
Yum.
As you walk in, you can't see the front counter at the right away. It kind of like there is just stuff everywhere in here, like bookshelves upon stacks. It is the space is probably
How many Applebee's?
half an
Have an
Applebee's.
Applebee's.
On Applebee's to go.
Applebee's is like, let me be your ruler.
That is fucking hilarious. Give yourself inspiration for that one.
Yay!
That's a double joke. You made a ruler joke because of measurement. You made a Lord joke.
Roll too fast. Love it.
Whew, okay. Moving on from that genius. About half But
Half an Applebee's, got it.
so it's, I mean, it is very filled with stuff. As you round the corner, you will see there is more of a, like, terracotta colored tiefling with horns that come up and kind of like spiral until they come together. Like tiefling with like very long, unkempt hair, various things placed in it or stuck in it. Who knows at this point? Turns around. Hello and welcome to Ada Hearthglade's oddity shop.
Hi.
How may I help you?
Just gonna look around, I think.
Oh, yes, peruse away, peruse away. Have fun, look around. And if it bites you, it's not my fault.
Be worried about something biting us?
Are you worried about sticking your fingers inside of things?
A little
I don't
bit.
stick my fingers in things.
Then you have nothing to worry about. You should be concerned, though.
No, I'm not saying my fingers, but it looks at the group.
Oh.
Some fingers.
You look over
have
and
a
Claw's
point.
sticking her hand in something.
She will, if you need anything, please let me know. And you'll see this, she'll like send out a mage hand and it'll grab something for her and come back. She's wearing very long, like pillowy, fluffy, like a very long dress. It seems to be like burnt orange in color.
Sticking with the color scheme. It's terracotta skin, burnt orange dress.
What can I say when I look good in something? I look good in something.
Fair enough.
If you need anything, let me know. I am quite a wealth of knowledge.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And she will turn and go back to what she was doing, and she'll open up a box that's in front of her, and you'll hear like peep 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 peep. Oh, I'm feeding you in a moment. Don't worry, mommy's here. What are you guys looking for?
So during the time that we were traveling, I'm assumed I would have had a chance to attune to those goggles.
Oh, 100%, 100,000%.
So John's just gonna like take a moment, like pull his glasses off, tuck them in his pocket, put on the goggles. And then can I just do like a general arcana check if there's anything in here that maybe like stands out magically?
Oh, sure.
Sweet. 26.
Holy hell! There is a bunch of shit in here. Like all like looking through it, this like getting the magical sense. Your feelers are going. A lot of stuff in here is not magically powerful. Like it's magically mundane. It's just basic
Right.
things. Anything that stands out in the sense of like, is there a particular theme, style, like a magical expression?
I mean, John's aesthetic.
Ah, dead.
Something along those lines, yeah, maybe.
You know, looking around, you see there's a lot of bones that give off like magical animal sense to a few things. There's also, it appears to be like a globe. Inside of it, there is like kind of dances like a little like a flame, like a spirit's in there. As for like materials or like various clothing items, there are a few like more magically inclined robes, but they're kept up behind the like the desk where she works.
Got it.
A certain item you're looking for?
No, not in particular. John would ask her about the globe.
Oh, the globe. Well, they say that a prophet died, but upon his dying breath cast his soul into a globe so it may prophesize for all.
It's unfortunate. And
But only if you believe in that.
Well. Sure. And what about the bones?
Oh, the bones. Depends on what you're looking at. Some of these are from griffins. Some of these are from. One is somewhere in here is from a dragon. There's probably some sort of like hippogriff, maybe a serpent, various things. I find these all over. Sometimes in my sleep I walk between the planes.
Oh.
As you look at her, whoom.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured.
Sorry.
John will say, alright, well, how much for the snake bones?
Oh, for the snake bones. What are you going to do? Are you going to... No, never mind. I want to know. I want to think about it in my dreams. Oh, for the snake bones. Are you looking for the larger set or the smaller ones?
Doesn't have to be anything large, no.
Okay. For the smaller ones, for you, I'll say 3 silver.
Out of curiosity,
Yes.
as he'll pull off the goggles. What if I were to perhaps barter with you?
Ooh.
He'll hold up the goggles. If I were to sell these goggles to you, and we could include the bones in the price.
What else would you like? Money?
Outside of
Information? Good?
that. Preferably money, yes.
Hmm. May I see the goggles?
Absolutely.
Do I look scientific? No.
Well, they're not really made to make you look scientific,
Oh. Hmm.
but they can allow you to identify objects.
That would probably be helpful. I can only do that so much. Hmm. How much are you looking for?
I'd be willing to let them go for 100 gold.
100 gold minus hell.
Minus.
I'll throw in the bones as a treat. 100 gold, though. Hell, why not?
Alright.
I just love that you traded Teresa's dad's goggles.
Sold them.
So
It could be
100.
seen as contraband that's being held on to if we get caught.
Still funny. I
Fucking
love it.
on the
It's
nose,
from
though.
Teresa, it's
You
so
were
funny.
so right, though.
Grayson, what you gonna do? She gave him John.
Yeah.
No, I just think it's funny. That's all.
So as that conversation
Listen, John
finishes-
does not have a lot of money. John needs money. John
fair.
needs to get rid of these items that belong to Charles Marigold, so...
No, you're fine. I just saying it was funny.
Now John's got 100 bones.
So I feel like as like John finishes up, there's just like a quick patter of like dragon.
Is the
Someone said
skeleton...
dragon?
Is the snake bones, or is it a full skeleton, or is it just partial?
It is appears to be a severed snake from the head of a Medusa. As what, like,
Damn it. Alright.
what were you hoping for?
I don't know. Just wanted to cast animate dead on the snake bones.
Oh, you still can.
Well, I know, but not on a Medusa snake. Are you kidding me? I'm not crazy. I'm stupid,
It'd be
not
fun.
crazy. There's a difference.
It would be fun.
It doesn't have its
Technic-
eyes.
Technically, I mean, you still can. Doesn't give it its properties back.
Just
It
because you can doesn't mean that you
I
should.
mean, fair, but it doesn't give its properties back. It just makes it the body animated.
No, I'm good.
But it would be pretty funny to watch.
I'm sure I'll find other uses.
Yes, you run up, dragon. Oh, darling, I'm loving this. You're serving up big dragons. You're giving me anger. Fire?
Depending on the day.
Ah. Ooh, does that mean you're cold as well?
It depends. Yeah, well, it depends on how I'm feeling that day, I think. But yeah, mostly a lot of fire. But I heard dragons. What about dragons?
Oh, I have, I think a bone from one of their wings.
No. Interesting.
Said to be a bone from the last dragon
The
of
last.
its kind.
Oh, I was going to say I've run into at least several.
Yeah, so there's dragons about the edges. Of its kind, though.
How big of a bone are we talking here?
Oh, it's at the end. It was more of the end of the dragon's wing. They say it's one of the last bones of the multicolored dragons, the ones that shimmered like rainbows.
Interesting.
Claw will walk up.
Yeah.
John will follow.
You have my attention.
Would you like me to get it for you? I
Yes,
keep it in a
please.
special box. You'll see she'll look down, she'll open up a hole in the floor and just fall in. It will. You guys have a few minutes go by. Anything to talk about in
I
between?
was gonna cast detect magic and look at if there's any jewelry or anything.
Underneath the counter glass, there are some jewelry that gives off magical effects. In between, it's behind the glass.
Uh-huh. And if I just do detect magic and like look around, is there like a bunch of
There's
kind of
magic
stuff there's,
everywhere. Whom. Now, like I said, just with John's, it's not all super potent hyper magic. It's some of them are more mundane, giving off lower signatures. Like they're not necessarily magic, and they don't grant major abilities. But some like, this one will make you a little bit warmer if you're chilly, or this one gives these boots massage your feet while you walk, things like that. Nothing hyper powerful.
Right. And then all the jewelry and stuff is behind the glass.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just look at the jewelry and see if there's anything that stands out, I guess.
Is there a certain school of magic you're looking for? Because detect magic will tell you that.
Hold on.
Schools of magic?
Yeah, exactly.
Enchantment.
Enchantment? Evocation?
Illusionary.
Illusion? Necromancy?
Maybe conjuration or divination.
Yeah, you will see one of each that light up with that. One, the conjuration is like a topaz, more of a like an earthy yellow topaz necklace. That it's wrapped in this coppery wiring that holds it in place with this more of hemp rope necklace. And then the divination is like a fuchsia-y color gemstone that is held in place, and it kind of gives the illusion, if you were to look at it from squint, it would give the illusion of an eye.
Do they have any I guess I'll wait till she gets back, but if she has any kind of sending stones or anything to communicate between distances?
Fair. After a few minutes, she will fall from the ceiling.
Oh.
She will. Okay, I found it.
Well, that's good.
She'll pull up a box roughly about this long, about this deep. That wide. Come up and just opens it up. I need Dragonheart and Claw to give me wisdom saving throws.
Yeah.
I need more wisdom.
Oh, not bad.
18.
Dirty 20.
Fail. Attacker wins, so you technically succeed. And we'll pick that up next time.
Oh.
Oh boy! Wait, I have inspiration.
Do you want to use it? Remember, not every fail is a bad
That's true. Screw it. Nope. I'm gonna save it for next game.
Okay. Well,
All right.
I'm gonna fanboy over this thing.
all that being said, we will pick up next week and see. We'll see what Dragonheart sees.
I see some shit.
Hooray.
Hooray!
Some shit.
It's just like dragon. These nuts across your face. Like, damn it, I got
melted.
It's one big elaborate prank from the dragon in his afterlife.
Get dunked
You seek the dragon? Yes, the dragon. Dragon these nuts across your face. Ha idiot. Wisdom save fail.
to dragon fruit bees. Anyway, I'll pass it across the table.
Today we played D&D. This video will go up on YouTube on Monday.
Monday.
There is not Vampire on Sunday.
No vampire.
But the video from the last session will show up at some point during this week.
And the video for last show was always on some point this week.
But if you can't stand not seeing more TTRPGs,
You can check out Vampire the Masquerade Chicago by Night tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at twitch.tv/therepg table. Also, in lieu of Vampire Game next Sunday on the 25th, we're going to be playing Goose the Honkening, which is a game system written by the Ravnos Archon. So that should be interesting because we'll be geese creating havoc and, I don't know, probably bringing down the government or something. So, yeah, that should be great.
where is it? There it is.
There it is. Just waiting for it.
Well, all right. With all that being said, I hope you all had a great time. And we will see everyone
Next time.
Next
on
time.
Dragon Ball Z.
honk.
Go to Applebee's!
Applebee's!